Welcome back to Good Day Columbia. It's back to school for many students across the Midlands. Richland One heads back today, and there's something available for all students this year. Here to tell us all about it is Tracy Dixon. Good morning, Tracy. How are you today?
Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for having me.
You ready for the new school year?
I'm ready.
Oh, bright and early. You know, this is a pretty exciting move for parents. You know, all students will be given free lunch at Richland One.
That's correct.
How is this possible?
Well, it's possible through a program called the Community Eligibility Provision. It is through USDA, and it allows for schools or school districts that meet certain criteria to be able to provide meals at no charge.
Now, this is really good for lots of parents. We're talking about each parent could save hundreds of dollars here.
Oh, that most definitely. When you think about the cost of lunch and breakfast meals,
right.
It adds up pretty quickly.
So these meals we're looking at for Richland when we're talking breakfast and lunch for students primarily.
Yeah, well, actually in Richland One we offer breakfast, lunch, after school snacks, and supper.
Absolutely. So how much does a meal typically cost?
For, let's say, a high school student,
Okay.
you know, breakfast could be 75 cents,
Okay.
lunch could be $1.50.
Okay.
So-
And depending on how many kids you may have, and that might add up, and you know,
yes.
for some parents, especially on a fixed income, that could be very challenging for them.
Right.
Gotcha. So the lunch, what will the lunch consist of? Are we looking at healthy options or what?
Oh, most definitely,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, we participate in the USDA program,
Okay.
so we have to meet those nutritional guidelines that USDA has mandated. More whole grains, fresh fruits and vegetables, and it has caloric restrictions and so forth.
Good.
So kids get a variety of different options at school.
So what are you all hoping to get out of this program? What do you all project to see by the end of the school year?
Well, you know, everything that we do, we want to impact teaching and learning. We want to make sure that our students are ready every single day for academic rigor. We want to make sure that they're able to focus, that they're not missing school, that there's no particular reason why students can't be there and be engaged every single day.
And food is a major part of it, because I even remember me myself sometimes being at school, if I didn't have breakfast or if I didn't have lunch, and you're trying to figure out where the food is going to come from. You can't focus because your stomach is like, feed me.
Yes.
And you're trying to listen to what the professor or the teacher is saying, and you're like, no, it's not happening.
Right. I mean, everybody gets that. I mean, even the
Right.
Snickers commercial, if you don't eat, then
Hungry,
you're,
why wait?
exactly.
Exactly.
So yeah, but what we do is we try to make sure that, you know, we're meeting the whole child, and, you know, meals is a big component of that.
Absolutely. Well, Richland One, thank you all so much for all that you're doing for the community. We do appreciate that. And of course, back to school for Richland One. So parents, if you're waking up trying to figure out, does my child go back to school? If you're at Richland One, yes, your child does go back to school. All right, stay with us. We have more Good Day coming up after the break.